Game over, man. Game over. This is the showdown we've all been waiting for. This is Ellen with her 4 hit points up against the Evomorph on the USS Konrad. All right, it's time to get busy. Let's do this. I'm excited. This is going to be some crazy cat finding stuff here. Remember, there's a cat and alien. All right. So we have a remote access. This is during the action phase. You may move any key card on the board to either another maintenance shaft or a maintenance card. A key card. We like key cards, right? That's how we do this map. How funny. And a remote monitor. Once per action phase, you may look at the top card of the terror or ambush deck, leave it or place it at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's get... Remember, this one has a lot of setup to it too, right? You start with the super loader in the hangar. On the setup card itself, we got Bloody Feast, which and you have to put key cards. Oh, one in the hangar, so there's 2 tokens in the hangar, 1 in an escape pod. Where the killer is in this corner, the final girl is down by the furnace, and a bunch of victims. Let's see here. They are going to the bridge, the escape pod south, the storage room, straight across the ship, and then we need 4 in the mess hall? Uh-oh. Well, I wonder where the Evomorph is going to start hunting, okay? We've got bad news for you people. Oh, and an event card! Oh, that's funny. Good cooking. Whenever you end the action phase in the mess hall, recover a hit point. I mean, okay, that's cool. Let's go there. So, I mean, there's no chance on God's green earth or this black ship that we're going to get up to there and save all these people, I don't think. We can certainly try. Well, we know that this thing is only going to move 1 space to begin with, right? It has a movement of 1. Oh, I don't know why that's up there. Of 1 to start as a youngling. So let's try to walk and see what happens. Nothing happens. So we could drop all of our cards to walk 2 spaces. Let's just drop short rest and weak attack to walk 1 space. It'll cost us 1 time and 2 cards. And then we're going to do it again. We're going to drop walk again and just see if we can get even closer. Any day now, dice. 2 successes. So, ooh, I only want to go 1 space because I don't want to be in the space with it, right? I don't want to be in the space with it. Or we could move over here, but those people are just going to die. Well, let's go over here. I mean, there's an escape zone here, and we can get 4 people out if we go this way, so those people die. Okay, that leaves us 2 focus cards, but I'm going to hang on to these just in case we have something come up here. So I have 4 points to spend. With our 4 points, man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we could get 4 successes on 2 sprint cards, right? Like 2 successes and 2 successes, we could get a lot of people out of here. Okay, so 4 points. Let's go ahead and take a. Let's just take 2 sprints. Let's just have some movement ability going on here, right? Okay, so now the Evomorph is going to target and move over 1 space and do nothing. Toying with the prey. If the Evomorph is a hatchling, discard and draw the next tarot card. Of course it is. Gas leak. Determine... Oh. Roll a die to determine which maintenance shafts leak toxic gas. 2, which is lower left and right. So that means... this person's dead, this person's dead, and that person died. Great. So we're going to start with 3 dead people. Wow. Wow. Okay, and what that does is that costs me 3 time because it's still a hatchling, so it doesn't cost, or it doesn't cause the bloodlust to go up yet. That's terrible. So much for being able to get 4 people out of there. Okay. Now, I guess it's back to us, so let's do a... God, and we only have 3 time? I almost don't even want to, like, waste it. I just kind of want to take a distraction and end my turn. That's awful. You know what? Let's do it. Let's just take all of our cards back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We spent our 3 on a distraction. I mean, why not? We can't do anything to stop what's about to happen because watch. So we're done. We reset our time. Evomorph is going to target these people, go in here, and kill somebody right off the bat, which moves that up and moves this here, and then it vanishes. Poof. I mean, there's no way to stop what just happened. It's just the way it works. So, I mean, that's it. There's nothing I could have done. Okay. But then it goes back to us, and now we can... Oh, man. You know what's cool? Is that there's a key card in the mess hall. I feel like maybe I should have gone up there first now and gone to go get a key card. Well, nevertheless, we have all of our cards. If we can get the focuses are going to be not. Oh, I have a distraction though, don't I? Yes, I do. Let's play distraction with 2 dice and see what yeah. Let's just see what happens. 1 success on a distraction is still okay. So it's +1 time and -1 horror. And then we have 2 focuses. That's a bummer. I really want some success. So there's 1 more. So that's -1 time, -1 horror. Oh, I just need 1 more success. Please let this get me to extra dice. Good enough. Okay, so we've got 3 dice now. Now we're going to just use walk. Because if we only get 1 success, I'm going to pick up that key card anyway. No successes. All right, I'm going to dump weak attack and short rest. Let's just get this over with, right? We're gonna walk into. So it's going to cost us 1 time to walk in here with these people. We're going to spend 1 more time to pick up a key card, and I'm just going to collect the little tokens. I don't see a point in having all the key cards all over the place. Okay. So, we're going to walk again. We again need just 1 success. Unless 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. God, we could get in the mess hall if we have a whole bunch of successes. So let's not roll for walk. Let's roll for sprint. Dang, I was really hoping for 2 successes. Okay, so that's going to cost us 1 time to move 2 spaces. So we'll go 1... and 2, and now we're going to evacuate all these people, and so we will go with... Oh wow, we can even move a space. So we'll do move a space too, and then we'll do +4 time, and that puts us back to 6. And we're still rolling with a sprint and a walk. Can we get to the mess hall? Let's do it. Complete and utter failure. Okay, so move 1 space, take a damage, lose 2 time, and force end our turn. Wow. I mean, whatever, I guess, right? Problem is we're not going to be able to move at all next time, and so we have 4 points. So what do we do with 4 points? We take 2 scan cards and 2 close call cards. These all cost 1. That's our best bet. And I say that because when the Evomorph is vanished is the only time we can play the scan cards, and that's the only thing that keeps it from dropping on our head are using those scan cards, and we don't want that to happen. So let's find out what happens. +1 horror and +1 bloodlust. And that was a 5 on the threat there. It goes from 1 to 10. Okay, so, but that's it though. So now it's our turn. Oh, there was an event card after that gas leak. Holy smokes. Faulty wiring. During the upkeep phase, roll 1 die for the furnace and 1 for the trash compactor. 1 to 2, everyone in that space receives a damage. 3 to 6, no effect. Well, there was nobody in the trash compactor or furnace, or at least hasn't been for a while, so I think we're probably okay. Not worried about it. If anything, yeah, there's nobody here at all. If anything, the Evomorph might have been there when I drew that card. No, I think they were down here anyway, right? They came to kill us, I think. So, okay, no big deal. We just got to remember upkeep phase, faulty wiring, and this junker of a ship. All right, so now we have one walk card. I would really like to see 2 successes. Oh, we only get 2 dice, though. Too bad. Oh, you're kidding me. Come on. Let's do close call. It's going to cost us 2 time. Oh, that was no better. All right, fine. We're going to 1 time, 1 space. I'm going to go up here. I'm not happy about it. Not at all. And then we have just this. I kind of, well, we should probably at least drop a scan, at least 1, and just see what happens. Nothing is going to happen. That's fantastic. What happens on a failed scan roll? We up the horror? Yeah, I'm not going to let that stand. I'm just going to discard the other scan in a close call for 1 success, which is place an X in my space and spend 1 time. Great, so now we only have 2 time. Okay, so with our 2 time, I guess we're going to buy a sprint. We'll take all of our free cards back. I want the sprint because I want to see if I can get these people out of there. That would be great. We need to save so many people for Ellen, and I think we've possibly found the only way to do so. Okay, Evomorph is going to... Oh no. Look at this, got really bad. So +1 horror, and then move the bloodlust to the next level, which evolves it into a jerk face, which... Oh no. Okay, so like look at that. Like 2 turns or whatever, 3 turns maybe, you know, maybe 4th, I don't know. Yeah, it must be 4th because we've got two ambushes and 2 of these out. And it's already got 10 hit points now. Okay, hang on. There we go. 3, 6, 9, 10. Increase health to 10. Recover all hit points. Reveal the dark power and flip the ambush deck. So let's flip the ambush deck. And the dark power says, oh good. Oh good, it does more damage. Razor Claws. When revealed, oh no. Place the Evomorph in the closest space to you without an X. Wait a minute. The space with me has an X in it and remove all X's. So I'm going to put it back there. Right where it started. When Evomorph damages you, randomly discard 1 action card. Oh god. Okay, so that was Evomorph phase, right? Yes, they did the ambush card. Now it goes to panic, and now it goes to upkeep, which is faulty wiring. And guess who's standing in the trash compactor and takes a damage for it? Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Of course I'm going to be the one who takes the damage for it. Okay. So, yeah, but I'm feeling a lot better about this particular turn. Only because of... I got a handful of cards now, right? I mean, I can even short rest if I have to. So let's do... The problem is if I get... Well, let's just see what happens here. Okay. I thought as much. So let's get rid of weak attack and focus to go two successes on this walk, which is going to cost me 1 time, but we can walk 2 spaces now, 1 and 2, and then we're going to use 1 more time to pick up this key card, which we now have 3 of. Then we have these 3 people, and this one says heal 1. This one says lower the horror by 1, and this one says take a search card. I can dig it. Now that also allows us to unlock our special power, which is to search through items. When successfully resolving a search action card, which I just got for free, you may choose to freely look through all of the location's unused item cards. Notice that says location. That means the Konrad, not the space you're in, right? Through all of the location's unused item cards instead of the space's item deck. So that's these 4 cards that just didn't get used that I've got just hanging out off screen now. Huh. Okay. I'll tell you what I really want. What I really want is 2 more. I want 2 more key cards. That's what I really want. I do. All right, so now that we're here, let's throw down a focus. Please, just give me 1 success. Okay, that's good enough. -1, -1 horror, -1 time. But that gives me a 3rd die, all right? With 3 dice, that's pretty spectacular when you're almost dead. So, I'm not almost dead. I only get 1 more hit point than what I've got. How much does it damage me for right now? 2? So I need to stop and evaluate what's about to happen here. If this thing comes for me, I am in deep trouble. So I have 3 points. I'm going to take a guard for 2 and a scan for 1, I guess? Those scan cards, I think we've got to keep cycling through them, right? We'll take our walk back for free, right, to kind of keep it from just jumping out of the shadows and just jacking me all up. Okay, so now let's do the... it's going to go two spaces towards a victim. So 1, 2, it's going to come down to the junction. It ran right past the trash compactor. There's no panic phase. There's going to be a terror card, I'm sorry. Uh-oh, scratches in the dark, move... Oh, what in the hell? It's going to move 6 spaces towards me. So 1, 2... It only gets that far, though. Okay. It didn't move through any spaces with victims, so it's not going to raise any horror. For each space the Evomorph passes through that contains at least 1 victim, increase the horror. Oh, wow. Well, I guess that's okay, because the path it took did not do that. And then, yeah, no panicking in upkeep phase. There's nobody in the trash compactor or furnace, so I'm not going to roll. So it goes back to me. Man, I wish that I could get, like, just escape pod for myself, you know? That'd be pretty sweet. Or the keys to the super loader would be nice as well. So now I'm in a real pickle because I don't want to be just a hapless little victim here and get killed, but I want to search the mess hall. So let's roll 3 dice on that. We have 1 success on a walk is going to let us go 1 space over into the mess hall. And then I got a free search card here somewhere, didn't I? Yeah. So let's see. Ah! I almost dropped the die. I got it. All right. So we're going to see. I just need 1 success. Oh my god. Of course. So, we get rid of anything? Or do we eat it? We can't eat it. So we're going to get rid of... Oh man, god. A short rest and a sprint? That is awful. Just to have 1 success on a search, which is going to cost me 1 time, but now we... Oh, no. Okay, so when successfully resolving a search action card, you may choose to freely look through all of the location's unused item cards instead of taking the key card. You know, there's nothing on a search card that says it has to be used in a search zone only. I mean, like, it's probably in the manual under search zones, but, like, why couldn't I just use a search card anywhere here and look through the item deck? It just says, when successfully resolving a search action card, you may choose to freely look through all of the location's unused item cards instead of. So I guess that implies that we're going to be in there. All right, that's a bummer. I was going to say, because it almost makes more sense to use a search card anywhere on the ship to go through the unknown pile, right? See what I'm saying? But I guess the way it's worded is it does imply that that's not the deal. Oh, okay. We did search, so I'm going to take... Well, now it's dealer's choice, right? I did get a success, so I either take a key card or I look through it now. Now's my shot. I'm taking the key card only because it's a known quantity, right? Like, I know that I have a key card. I can't gamble on what's... I'll tell you what, I had a lot of fun doing this last time, and I realized I held it up to the wrong camera for you guys to see it clearly. So I'm not going to look, but you can know... You know, I don't know if these will focus or not, but you can know what I'm not getting in the ship cards here. I think that's fun. All right, so there's that. And then all I have is a scan and a guard, and the scan I can't use because it's on the map. So I can't use the scan. I have 4 points left, so we're going to take all of our free stuff back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, so I can buy all kinds of stuff. So I have 4 points. It's probably coming for me, and I really think I should just take a guard and a guard and 2 close calls. I roll very poorly. Okay, so we're done there. We're going to reset that. We're going to put all these cards back out where they belong, and then it gets to go, and it's going to move 2 spaces towards the nearest victim. 1, 2. interesting because there's nobody there for it to kill. Then it's going to draw a terror card that says, let's test the maintenance shaft. For this turn only, all enemies can freely move through any maintenance shafts. It says, oh no. And then it says closest victim, which is now me. Oh no, I didn't see this coming. So that didn't matter anyway. It's coming right back for me. Oh, and I healed because I ended my turn in the mess hall. Boom, good cooking. Look at that. For this turn only, so they can move through a maintenance shaft, but they don't need to. That's a bummer. It was in the trash compactor. I could have rolled for the faulty wiring in a second. So then it's going to target me, move to me, and attack for each enemy that moved through a maintenance shaft. It didn't. Boy, that's thematic. Holy cow. Okay, so it's going to attack me. Well, thankfully, I have all these. I have both guard cards, so let's see if we can guard. I have 1 success on a guard. What does it do for damage? 2? 1 success on a guard is reduced by 2, so it did not damage me, meaning I'm not throwing away a card, thanks to its little jerk power over there. Okay, so then it's going to go to upkeep, panic, which isn't going to happen. Upkeep, which is the faulty wiring, but there's nobody in the trash compactor or the furnace, so I don't care. So now it's me again. Oh, I'm stupid. I should have bought a search card instead of whatever I bought. What did I buy? I'm dumb. I'm standing right where I wanted to be to search. Yeah, that was stupid. What did I buy? I don't even remember. Two close calls? And probably... It doesn't matter. I don't want to be sitting here with this thing anyway. God, I feel like... Can I move? I have a walk? That's it? Oh, man. I have a scan, a guard. Well, it doesn't attack me anyway. It kind of runs away from me, so I'm not too afraid of it, I guess, right? Maybe I should be? I don't know. I really don't know. Why can't I walk more than I think? I should be able to walk a little bit more, but I can't. Yikes. All right, well, I'm trying to figure out where going 2 spaces would help me any, and I can't come up with an answer for you. Where would going 2 spaces get me? Nowhere. That's where. I need something else. I need to do anything except for what I'm doing. I mean, I could hit it with a weak attack, but why? I need a weapon. I need the super loader, which means I need a search card. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Let's roll for focus. I mean, just so we're doing something. Because I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be doing a lot this turn. Are you kidding me? Those were all fails, huh? So if I dump a weak attack and a scan, because I can't use scan anyway right now, I have 1 success on a focus, which is -1 time, -1 horror, just to keep the horror under control because I know it's coming. I really don't want to leave this room. I want to just search here because I've got a plan, see, and the plan is not a very good plan. So I have 3, 4, 5 cards. 5 cards. I'm going to have 2 more cards, but I have 5 points. So if I have 5 points, what can I buy that's worth anything to me? Can I buy... Can I buy... What all did we get done here? The guard happened before, and the focus only... Yeah, I mean, we haven't done anything this turn. With 5 points... I mean, I guess I could buy a retaliate, but I kind of just want to... Do I just take two search cards and a scan? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this is weird. I think this is my best bet. I can withstand a hit from it, and I have a guard card, right? So the whole idea behind this is I can stand here and search, because I need to find the superloader keys or something. And it's leaving. It's not after me. It's after everybody else. So I'm kind of not afraid of it in a weird way. So let's reset this to 6. We will do this. Scan, weak attack, and guard. And then it is now going to go take off. 1, 2 spaces and not quite make it down to this guy. Although last time I said I wasn't afraid of it, look what happened. Let's see here. Acid spray. If the Evomorph is a hatchling, discard this card. It is not. It is an adult. And then this says, oh, dude. I can't believe this happened twice in a row. Then it comes back for me. Okay, so it's going to go 1, 2 spaces right back for me and attack me again. How dumb is this? All right, well, I guess we're going to play guard. I can't believe that that just happened twice. I can't believe it happened at all, frankly. Okay, so this stupid guy is going to do 2 damage to me if I don't pull out a success somehow. So you know what? I think short rest and focus are about to get burned so that I have 1 success on a guard, which is going to reduce damage by 2, which means it did no damage. So that's interesting, because, you know, this does say when it damages you. I mean, well, it attacked me. It didn't damage me. Okay, so, yeah, no, forget that. All right, then now, what does the card say? Acid Spray. If the Evomorph damages you, did not, discard a random item. If you have no items, how can you have no items? You start the game with a keycard. Take 2 damage. I have items, right? I have certainly found items. They're considered items, right? And then it vanishes. Great. Okay, so that was not great. All right, so faulty, nothing for panic, upkeep, faulty wiring, nothing here. Good cook, it still doesn't trigger because I'm maxed out anyway. It's nice I do have a scan card, though, I'll tell you what. That's true. So what I need to do, what I'm trying to do, is find another key card. And I'm in a search zone, so why would I leave? It's either in one of these 4 stacks, and in the mess hall, I have only 3 cards here, right? But I know what those are, so I guess technically there's a 1/3 chance of all of those, and then but I also have access to that, and I don't have to move. I mean, I'm kind of just focusing my efforts on searching. That's Ellen's power. Give me the keys to the super loader or something, which oddly enough doesn't give you more hit points. I wish it did. Oh, it gives you all kinds of problems though. Oh wow, it does all kinds of things, like victims won't follow you, reduce movement by 1 to a minimum of 1, reduce all damage taken by 1 to a minimum of 1. Yeah, okay. All right, so we're going to search. And we are going to get 2 successes on a search. So I think that the best bet really is to look in this pile with 2 successes. So that's going to cost me 1 time. And I'm going to look through the top 2 items here. Oh man, those are both good, right? A key card and a vibro call, but I have a plan, and I'm going to stick to my plan. I have a great plan that requires 5 key cards to activate, and I'm about to show you that plan. We are going to spend 1 key card right now to open up this maintenance shaft. Then I am going to, this is going to be so cool, and then I'm going to walk with my 3 dice into the bridge, hopefully. There it is. 1 success. It's all I need. I am going to walk into the bridge. I am now in the bridge. That cost me 1 time as well. I am going to use all 4 key cards to activate the self-destruct. So, this requires 4 key cards, and I've got it now. Once activated, place this little token on the start of the countdown track, which is here. During the upkeep phase, move it 1 token to the right. When the little, like, I don't know what that is, like, nuclear symbol reaches the explosion, the ship self-destructs, killing everything. If you are not at an escape space, you lose the game. So we are going for it. So I'm going to put this right there. I'm going to load this up. I just realized what's going to happen to me. Isn't there an event card or a terror card or something that removes key cards? Right? You know that's what's going to happen to me. Okay, so we're still going though, right? That didn't cost any time. I can't believe I got all these key cards. That's incredible. That's something I never thought would actually happen playing this game, by the way. And I have a walk, which, if I can pull that off... Oh, dude. I have a walk. So let's see what happens. Sorry, other 2 people on the ship. Oh my god. 2 successes. So -1 time. I can go 1, 2. I'm in an escape room now. Oh my god. Okay, now we're going to do scan. I think this is going to work. I am shocked. There's one success on a scan. That's all I really care about. One success on a scan costs me 1 time, and I can put an X in my space, meaning this joker can't drop down on me now, right? So I end my turn and have only 2 times. So I'm going to buy a guard, I guess, and take my free stuff back, and then we'll put all these back. These mostly free cards. Search, no, guard. Okay. So then we'll reset the time, and now it draws an ambush card. What in the heck? If there are no victims on the board, there still are. Discard until the next. Okay. Otherwise, place the Evomorph. Yep. See, in the. Oh, this is way different. Hold on a second here. I thought it was going to come after me. Place the Evomorph with the victim farthest from you. So this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's way down here. So in this escape pod, place the Evomorph in the victim farthest in their space and remove all X's. Okay, remove all X's. All right, and then they attack. Right, they're going to attack the person and kill them, which, you know, happens. Right, and that's an 8, by the way. Man, that was an 8 on the horrific stuff chart. Okay. Panic phase here. Faulty wiring. Nobody's in the rooms. Good cooking. I'm not there. This moves tick 1 forward. Now all I have to do is survive right now. I'm an idiot. I should have taken... Oh, it can't vanish and reappear in the same turn. Well, maybe it can. I have no idea what these tarot cards are. But I can't really do anything now. So I think my best bet... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 cards. I just need to defend myself, right? So let's dump focus. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm going to dump any 2 cards to give me 8 points to buy. Oh, I don't even need 2. Wait a minute. 6 points is enough to buy a 4-point retaliate and a 2-point guard, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 cards. I can take 2 more of these if I want. Whatevs. Okay, I'm done. It gets to go. It's going to target this person and move 2 spaces towards it. 1, 2. It's going to draw a terror card. It's not going to matter. It got a power. Roll 1 fewer die to a minimum of 1 when resolving a scan action card. I don't care. This thing has 12 hit points now. And it's over. Because panic phase happens. Nobody panics. That was it. Panic. Upkeep. Upkeep is faulty wiring. Nobody's here and there. Upkeep ticks that over. The ship blows up, and I'm free, baby! Wow! That was super cool. I didn't think I would ever get to do that. I really didn't. And I really did not think I would get to this. I have played this 2 other times, right? That were not recorded. And I got absolutely slaughtered the very first game I played. And that was a whole lot of me not knowing what was going on with all this mess. Oh, look at that. It only had 2 more tarot cards, too, by the way. And the other game I played, of all things, I actually was able to eject it out of the airlock, but I realized I had made one mistake at one point where I was like, I shorted a card somehow. I like drew one of these instead of a terror card, and the effect was nearly the same because the Evomorph dropped in here and didn't do anything. It just came in here, and I was standing here with an X on it, or I was back here with an X on it. So yeah, I was back in the escape pod. There was an X in the hangar, so it dropped in right here, and both the card I drew on accident dropped it here, and it didn't do anything. And then I found out later the terror card that would have been the one dropped it here, and it didn't do anything. But the next terror card that should have been drawn would have changed the outcome. It was 1 round shy of being, perfect. But I thought I had it right, and it was amazing, but I was wrong. Still a lot of fun, though, even when you mess up. And we blew up the ship today. How cool is that? How cool is that? Oh my gosh. Yeah, when it reaches the blow up here, the ship self-destructs, killing everything. If you're not in a space, lose the game. We only had to sacrifice 1 person to blow up the ship. That is super cool. And if I knew anything about YouTube, the title of this would be Blowing Up a Spaceship, the video, not Final Girl Ellen versus the Evomorph at the USS Konrad, right? Which actually tells you what the video is. The clickbaity title of blowing up a spaceship would be great, but at the same time, that's kind of a bummer because it would spoil, the outcome. But man, that's cool. I've never gotten myself into the super loader, I just can't find those. In fact, what were the cards I never got access to? Oh, the keys! Of course. And a flamethrower. So that's one thing about this map that didn't click with me for a while, was that there's no weapons here. The only two weapons are these guys. A flamethrower, right, which can burn yourself, it's a fat weapon though, but you could burn yourself if you're not lucky, right? It has a range of 0 to 1, and if you're at 0, you spread damage between if you target a zone, you target the zone you're in or the next zone over, and the zone that gets attacked, damage splits up to victims, enemies, and then you evenly, so it can be bad. And the Vibro Claw is just on a reaction card, you deal 1 damage, which is, fine, I guess. I don't know. I mean, that's... there's so few items in this, but then that's when it clicks, like, okay, well, there's also the super loader, there's also the airlock, there's also the damage you can do from the furnace and the trash compactor, and there's also blowing up the ship itself. So it's really cool. Oh, speaking of which, like, we don't check anything here, right? We don't have to check to see if anybody lives, right? No, the whole ship blew. No, it says the ship blew up and killed everybody. Yeah, let's see here. Enemies never maintenance. Yeah, no, It's all on the token, and it doesn't say anything about a saving throw, like the airlock does. The airlock says, if you are in the hangar when the airlock is open, roll a die, 5 or 6, you survive. Otherwise, you lose the game. And then if the killer dies in the airlock, reveal the health token. If they come back to life, place them at the junction as they manage to grab onto the ship and crawl back inside. This is just straight up blowing up the ship. Man, there's cards everywhere on this screen. I love it. I love post-game chaos look. I really do. I think it's great. It's one of my favorite things, really. And I love it when you're playing a game, particularly like Great Western Trail, particularly Great Western Trail, because there are 8 million tokens on the board, and cards and tiles everywhere, and when somebody comes in, like, I just like to stand back and look and go, that was amazing. I love that game. It's so much fun. But you see the aftermath of a game like that. Even this looks like chaos, but you can read it. You're the one who knows all the rules, right? You just played it, you can read it. But like your mother-in-law walks in, or your father walks in, or whatever. Your neighbor comes over and they look at it and they go, what in the heck is going on? Or like Arkham Horror, right? Like maybe not the card game so much, even though that gets out of hand. It doesn't look like the board game. Like I've never played 2nd edition, but like 3rd edition looks nuts. So I love that. I love all the chaos and bits and pieces everywhere because it makes sense to you, and it's almost like I don't know. It's neat. It's awesome. It's fun. So was this. Speaking of, let's see here. I had no hit points. It had no hit points. I did go on a weird streak too that were not recorded, where I had the 3 hit point thing 3 games in a row when I was just playing by myself, just messing around. So I thought, man, that was unbelievable, and it was. It'll never happen again. Statistically, I can't possibly have that happen. But anyway, that was a lot of fun. I'm actually really surprised we won. We did well today with. What is this called? Into the Void, right? Into the Void. There it is. So, thanks for watching. Final Girl, Into the Void. Your support on YouTube via comments and subs and likes and all that stuff is very much appreciated. I'm sorry I'm too long-winded sometimes about stuff. But thanks for watching, and remember, all right, you know what it is. Games are made for everyone's recreation. Be good to others. Be nice. Put good stuff out into the world. We'll see you later.